Hello and welcome to my unboxing and first look at Mortarion, Primarch of the Death Guard. You know that feeling when you've purchased a miniature and you're just waiting for it to come in the post?
Yes! Yes! Yes!
Yeah, that's the feeling I've got right now. So let's unbox this. I think there's a couple of other things in here as well. Okay, here we go. Wow. I'm really looking forward to this miniature. I can't tell you how much. I wanted this miniature since I saw the better photos of him, and at the start of the release I didn't get him because I wasn't really going to cover the release. Then I made sure I worked some overtime so that I could fund this entire Death Guard release. So I'm pleased I didn't skip him completely. Death Shroud, I'm trying to get hold of a pack of Death Shroud Terminators to accompany him, but they're sold out at the moment, unfortunately. Oh, other things in here. Yeah, look, we got some paints. We got pink horror. This is all for my painting tutorial that I'm trying to make. We got some Sycorax bronze for the highlights of the bronze. Xandri dust. I needed some brown shade, Agrax earth shade. Ogre in camo. Coelia green shade, that's for the smoke. This is going to be my base, Armageddon dust. I didn't want a dry crackle texture paint like Agrellan earth, which I use on my Primaris. I wanted a sort of swampy type one where I could put these tufts on. I think these tufts will work really well on there. So I've got some Midland tufts. Got some Dark Reaper for black highlighting, some Steel Legion Drab just for the base rounds, and then Elysian Green again for like the Nurglings and stuff. Okay, so there's a load of packing peanuts. Great. So Mortarion will cost you £85. It's a huge amount of money for one plastic miniature. However, just look at it. He's huge. And he has so much detail. I much prefer him to the Forge World resin kit, but with Magnus I'm the other way around. I much prefer the Forge World kit. So there you go. Yeah, so £85. So it's £5 more than Magnus. Really up to you, isn't it? If you've got a Death Guard army and you want the Primarch WH40K Death Guard army, then there we go. £85 for this miniature. You can have him in one of two poses. One with the lantern, his incredible pistol, armed, pointing at an enemy, with silence, which is his scythe, just resting there. Or you can have his scythe in his right hand, like he's leaping upwards. I'm going for that pose, I'll tell you right now. Yeah, it gives you all the colours as well, the smoke. They've done like the blue smoke and the purple with the Xerxes purple. It's good because I've got those, and that's great. Let's open him and have a look. It's like a double box kind of thing going on here. It looks like. So yeah, this is a box within a box, which is slightly odd, but there you go. Yep, so you've got some sort of Death Guard iconography there, and then you've got another picture, the same as on the front there. And you've got the instruction booklet. And we're going to really enjoy building this today. Instruction booklet smells really nice, actually. It smells like the old codexes. So yeah, doesn't look hugely difficult. No, not many steps at all, which is fantastic. And then there's all his rules and things. They're all in the codex, but I'll go through those in this review. Okay, I think it's only 2 sprues, which isn't much for £85, I suppose, considering sort of tanks are... If you look at tanks that are, you know, well, look at a Land Raider. I'm sure a Land Raider's this size sprue. It must have a similar sort of number of parts as well. Definitely more plastic with the Land Raider, but Land Raiders aren't £85, are they? They're like 45. We get this whopping great big base too. Let's just have a look at these sprues. Okay, see if I can sort of zoom in a little bit. So there's Silence, his scythe. It's got like some kind of chainsaw teeth on the end, and it's got these like bones, and then this sort of corruption, and then these hanging sort of, are they grenades? Phosphates grenades, I want to say. And then part of his armour. Part of his cloth. I think that's like his gas mask thing. Some little Nurglings. Here's a little Nurgling. Yeah, trying to copy him with this sort of hood, carrying a grenade. It looks like. That looks like part of the armour. Got another Nurgling carrying something. He's holding part of this curved handle for the scythe, I'm sure. Then I like all these spiky chains with some incense or smoke on there. Speaking of smoke and things, there's some of that there. I think there is leg armour with the flies, and bit of iconography. There's his face. Sort of looks like you get 2 faces. Some more sort of spiky chains. This one's only got 1 horn though, unlike the other one down there. Part of his wings, a little bit of his wings there. So yeah, lots of detail. Part of his mask, some tubing. Yeah, lots of detail. This is the main part of it. It's got lots and lots of little parts there. Oh, that was great. Let's have a look at this one. So this is where his wings are, and his wings are huge. 1 piece each. Huge. And then that's his part of his base. Those 2 things. You got some kind of smoke thing going on there with an arm for an Nurgling. And then some phosphates bombs. And then that's part of his sort of cape. This is part of his arm. It's holding the silence. That's part of the silence there and there. You can see those. And another little Nurgling holding the, it looks like 5-pronged star. Another Nurgling holding one of these little grenade things. So yeah, and that's his arms holding the. And then you've got his feet as part of his legs. The main body of the pistol, some little wings, and yeah, the other part of his cloak there, the long part. So yeah, looking like a really excellent model so far. Can't wait to build him. What I'm going to do now is go and do that, go and build him, and get a review out to you, talk to you about his rules and things as soon as I can. So thank you ever so much for joining me today. Thank you for watching. The Emperor Protects.